We're going to talk a little bit more about crypto right here, and then later on, NEGIN is going to take you more about what she has from her own company. But before that, NEGIN is a key account manager at EXNESS, and she takes pride in being one of the youngest professionals in the MENA region. She is responsible for leading a team of relationship managers as well as driving commercial growth and expansion within the MENA region. Now, NEGIN also handles portfolios of high-value partners and clients. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome NEGIN right here, all the way from EXNESS.
Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's having a good time so far. My name is NEGAHDARI, and I am one of the key account managers leading a team at EXNESS. You guys are probably wondering, what is EXNESS about? We take pride in what we have achieved so far. And there is something that is very, very dear to our heart, which is our ecosystem. Now, our ecosystem is actually divided into 3 parts. So I'm going to get to each and every part of it. The first one would be the trading. The second one would be payments. And lastly would be our partnership. Now, they're all divided into each and every pillar that we stand for. But first, let's have a quick recap of what's happening in the crypto markets. And then we will start to talk about each and every pillar. So as you can see in this chart, this is the crypto statistics that is happening since January. As you can see, we have the majority of the cryptocurrencies in the market right now. We have Ripple, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and Solana. Now, as you can see, the trend for this right now is downwards. You can see for Bitcoin, we have minus 60%. We have for Ethereum, minus 66%. And we have for Cardano, minus 73%. And Ripple has a quick bounce back, but we don't know what's going to happen in the future. Now, let's talk about what is happening in the crypto markets. As we can see, the central banks have increased the interest rates. And as they rise the interest rates, they're trying to curb the inflation in the market. Some investors, when this happens, they're going to try to flee or escape the crypto markets as it's holding volatility and risk for themselves. Now, however, what we are witnessing is that they move in cycles. And when this cycle will be over, we're going to be having a new cycle most likely. But we do not know it's going to hit a record high. And usually, crypto bullish cycles, they move, as we said, in cycles, and they're accompanied by the Bitcoin halving process. And the new halving process for Bitcoin will be in May 2024. Now, the question is, will the next halving process prove everyone wrong again? At EXNESS, we offer CFDs, which stands for Contract for Differences. Many traders prefer to trade in contract for differences when it comes to cryptocurrencies, as it has a lot of characteristics and advantages for the trader. For example, they're going to be able to be trading with leverage products that allows them to trade in margin. And they have a large exposure in the market, which means, for example, if you're going to be having a leverage of 1 to 100, and you have deposited $1 in your account, you do have a trading ability to be at the market with $100. Another thing as well is that you can be speculating in the market without actually holding any actual assets, which means you are just trading on the face value of that specific instrument. Another thing as well would be that you have ability to short positions. For example, let's say you're at the market and it's volatile and you have some positions, you're going to be able to hedge those in order for you to be safe for now until the market goes back up and you may move forward. Another thing would be that it's very fast. If you sign up with a company, a brokerage firm that does offer CFDs, it's really quick. You'll open an account and you'll be able to start trading with them. And lastly would be that there is going to be a holding cost, which what we call in this industry swaps. But at EXNESS, we do not have any swaps, which means the clients or whoever that is trading is going to be able to be traded and not hold any kind of swaps, so they can keep their trades for a longer period of time. And another thing is that we have our trading 24/7 when it comes to cryptocurrencies, except for the maintenance, of course, that will be stopped. Another thing is that we have a high leverage. Our leverage, majority of the cryptocurrencies will be at 1 to 400. We have flexibility in terms of sizes in the markets. And we will be having a market execution, which means your orders will never be denied with us. And now, what is our offering? We do have a lot of instruments in the market that we do offer at EXNESS, such as Ripple, Polygon, Solana, Ethereum, and many more. You're going to be able to choose whatever suits your trading habits, and you will be having all of the advantages that I just spoke about in the other slide. Now, the founding year of EXNESS. We were founded in 2008 by like-minded financial and information technology professionals. We do take pride in how fast we have grown in this market, and we are one of the largest multi-asset brokers that you can see right now. Now, our global presence. We do have one of our hugest headquarters in Cyprus. We do have another office as well in Malaysia, and we do have one in United Kingdom, and we do have some offshore offices such as Seychelles and South Africa. Now, the regulations and licenses, which is super important for any trader to take into consideration. We have many regulations such as SISEC, FCA, FSCA, and many more. So our clients will always be secured in the market, and they will be able to assess accordingly. Now, for our account types, we do have 5 different account types as we offer to our clients, such as the first one would be a standard cent account. A standard cent account will allow you to trade in Forex and metals. It is good for beginners. It is good for traders that are looking to test their strategies without actually losing a lot of money in the market, as it is going to be a cent account. We have a standard account that allows you to trade with all of the instruments that we do have, and there's no minimum deposits. And our spread starts from 0.3. Another professional account that we do have, it is called Pro. It has access to all of the instruments as well. But the difference is that this is our only account that has instant execution. And it is really good for people that use EA or scripts, because it will allow you to be in the market at that time. But we do not offer it in cryptos. We have a raw spread, which is very low spread. It could be to 0.1, sorry. And the execution for that as well, it's going to be super low, except for the commission that we charge, which is 3.5 per lot. Lastly, we have a zero account. Now, the zero account, 95% of the time on 30 instruments of the day, it will be as low as a 0. And you do have your commission that will start off from 3.5 per lot. Now, let's get back to what I told you guys earlier, which is our ecosystem. The first would be that it will be payments, which is one of the most important structures in any other company that you will see. And we take pride in what we've achieved so far. Our first guiding principle since we have started EXNESS has been that your money is yours, which means that we do not want to create any barriers between us and the traders and their amount of money that they have with us. We make sure that we will execute whatever payment they have requested as soon as possible and by the second that we receive it, in order for them to feel safer with us and be secured. We have worked very hard since 2009 in order for us to create a better payment system for them. As you can see in this slide, we have increased our transactions from 20K to 120K, which means we have increased it by 100 K transactions, like pending transactions. And you can see from here as well, in 2019, we decreased it by 95.5%. And at 2019 Q4, it used to take us 32 minutes to execute these pending transactions. And right now, we are at 1.2 minutes in 2022. Now, the second ecosystem that we take pride in would be our trading ecosystem. And our trading ecosystem is one of the other main aspects that we have at EXNESS. We have tried to create the best pricing in the market and execution as possible. So what that means is that for the last 14 years, we have tried to make sure that this is what we've achieved. And our goal has been since inception to make it better and better for our traders. Now let's talk about what makes us unique. What makes us unique is all of these advantages that you might see on the screen right now. And we can get to it one by one in order for us to have a better understanding of what EXNESS offers. Now, the first will be that it's low and stable spreads that we offer. We offer low and stable spreads. We make sure that the execution is as high as possible. And we make sure that every time we do receive a tick order, we will make sure it's executed. The second would be that we have a flexible leverage, which means our traders are able to use this advantage for their trading as long as they are safe and they're managing their risks accordingly, as it is a very powerful tool to use. Another thing would be that we offer free VPS, which is a virtual private server. This will help our clients for the speed of what they're using, their mobilities, and sometimes a lot of clients will be using trailing stop. This will help them when they're activating their VPS. And we have something called null compensation as well. And null compensation is a negative balance compensation that we provide to our clients, which means if you're at the market and you have stopped out, let's say you're at -5, that's your equity, we will compensate you another $5 in order for your balance to be at 0, which will allow you to go back, deposit, and trade again. And many more aspects that we have that we'll get to is that we have lowest to almost no slippage in the market. Now, this is very, very important for traders as well. We try our best to make sure that we do not have slippage, or if we do, it's very, very moderate. It is controlled by our clients based on our servers, based on the executions that we have, as well as like I mentioned, we have fast execution. We already talked about that. And another thing we have is we have swap-free accounts, like we mentioned. And we have multiple account types that will help you based on what kind of trader you are. Now, lastly, we have different programs for different clients, such as premier programs and partnerships. Premier programs are for us to pay back our most loyal and active clients, the ultra high value clients that have been with us for a long period of time, and it's time for us to repay them. Then we have partnership, which is our last advantages to many more advantages we have, which is one of our last ecosystems. Now, when it comes to partnership, we know that these are our most important partners in the market, and they have been with us for a long period of time. As you can see on the slide, we have spent $647 million paying commission to our partners throughout the years, in the last 5 years. And we have a trading volume currently, as of this moment, for the last 5 years, $43 trillion. And of course, we're going to be more soon, hopefully. And let's talk about our partnership pillars. As we all know in the market, we don't pay the highest commission and we do not do generous promotions. So why do we actually have the most loyal partners? It is because of what we offer them. We consider them as our own managers, our external managers that provide us with the clients that they are interested in and the clients that fit our company. These are the pillars that our partners will be benefiting. You can see here we pay for every order, which means we don't have any scheme when it comes to the payout. So for our clients that are trading and the partners that have gotten these clients, they will receive their payout as soon as possible, as we treat their money just like our clients. So there's no delays and they will get it as soon as possible. Payday for them is every day, as I just mentioned, which means if your client places a trade at 5 p.m. today, you will receive your commission no matter how low or no matter how high it is. The next day at 5 p.m. it will be in your partner's personal area and you're allowed to withdraw it whenever you would like to. Now, our third one would be that we are fair and transparent. We understand that some brokers, let's say, they try to make sure that everything is calculated beforehand, but at the same time, it does take a little bit longer for them to receive it. But when it comes to us, we have made sure that our partners are aware of how much they are receiving, when will they receive it, and how this has been generated. And they do this in their partner's personal area. As you can see the calculations, which I'll show you in the next slides. And the last is that you bring the clients and we keep them. So it means that we are going to be generating, in general, for you and your clients, a high commission, as well as we're going to be benefiting from our trading volume, the longevity of our clients, as they will stay with us as long as they are happy with us. We are providing them what is necessary, and we have a better retention. This is what I was talking about. You can see the calculations on the screen in your personal area as a partner, which will help you understand how much you will be making, and it will be predictable to you. This is our PLP program. This is one of the other advantages that we do have that we provide to our partners. In here, you can see that there is different rewards that you will receive as a partner. It starts with a $500 cash and it keeps moving up to $300,000 in cash. We take into consideration the trading volume and the amount of deposits these traders have done. And usually when this happens, when you do achieve a higher reward, it will turn green and your account manager will actually contact you to make sure what is your preference in the rewards and in which account will it be sent to you. Now, this is one of our partnership appreciation tours that we've done in Dubai. We took all of our partners all around the world to bring them to Dubai so they can experience how it is. We spoke about premiers, and now we're going to talk about what it takes for you to be a premier client with EXNESS. We take pride in our premier clients as well, as they are one of our key values and one of the biggest assets that we take pride in, as they have been contributing and have been loyal to us for the longest period of time. Now, there are specific advantages and specific tiers, just as you would be looking at on the screen. We have 3 different tiers, which is preferred, elite, and signature. But all have something in common, which is they would have priority of customer support. They will be having technical and educational analysis as well, depending on their trading styles and what instruments they do trade in. And we give them the rewards, as I mentioned previously, and we take them to events that you will see in the other slides. How it takes for the premier clients to qualify with us, we take into consideration their deposits and their trading volume. As you can see in the screen right now, this is how you would know if you have qualified to be a premier client with us. If you have qualified, we will tell you what it takes to go to the next stage. If you are almost qualified, it will show you as well. And this way you can always be updated with what's happening with your accounts. And on the top right of your own personal area, you will see that you are an EXNESS Premier client and your tier as well. And we have added a new feature as well where you can see your account manager and their name. So if you do want to get in touch with them, you will see their name in the bottom and it will be added soon. Now, this is one of the premier events that we did. This is in Abu Dhabi. We took a lot of our premier clients to watch the games and gave them an experience to remember us with and try to bond with the clients as well. Lastly, I would like to mention to you that EXNESS has created their own in-house trading platform. And we try to do this for our clients in order for them to be more comfortable. And as you can see, we are only providing this right now to only MT5 clients. But what's good about an in-house EXNESS platform is that we are constantly trying to make it better. We take into consideration what our clients tell us as criticism or an update that is needed in order for us to make it better. This is how it would look like if you do enter it. It's very user-friendly. You can see it on the screen. You can put your trading volume. You can decide if you want to be selling or buying on the screen. And as you can see, trading, payment, and partnership. Together, that's what we call EXNESS, and we take pride in it. Thank you very much. And if you have any questions, I'm open to it currently.